My first guest tonight is an Oscar-winning actress you know from such films as Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, The Reader, and Titanic. She now produces and stars in the new film Lee. Please welcome back to The Late Show, Kate Winslet. How nice.
Wow.
How nice to see you again. It's been almost 4 years since we spoke, but that was during COVID over Zoom.
That strange COVID
6 or
time.
something years since we were here together.
Jumping on the desk.
Yes, we did. This was the door.
This was the door from
Jack and
Titanic.
Rose.
Yep, that's right.
And
yeah.
we proved
Very
that he
famous
would have
moment.
fit.
Yeah.
Proved that he would have fit.
Yeah.
And that Rose is bloodthirsty.
That's right. Yeah. And your acting was very good. You did a good bit of sort of frozen groveling over here, which I liked.
Thank you.
Well done.
A lot of ladies have said that. So catch me up. What's the latest on Kate Winslet? What do you got? A new snack? What's your cocktail? You watching any shows? You catching up on slow horses?
I'm supposed to be interesting on your show. I'm
No,
sorry.
You don't have to be.
Sorry.
You don't have to be interesting at all. Just what's going on? What have I missed over the last 4 years?
Well, actually, to be honest, I had a really good, busy run of quite a lot of work, really great things, feeling good and kind of empowered. Mayor of Easttown, and then I did. Thank you. And then I shot the movie Lee that is now coming out. Then I did a show for HBO, and then actually I've just had, believe it or not, I've just been off for a whole year.
Whoa.
I just had a full year off because we were going to release Lee last year, and then because of the strike, it didn't make sense, and so we waited until now, and so here I am.
We never want you to retire.
Okay.
But
all right.
What is your retirement fantasy? What would you do? What would you do? Somebody asked me that earlier. I was curious. What would you do? I said I would go fishing. What would you do with your time if you could retire?
I don't think I can say what I would do because it is so inappropriate.
What?
No, I can't.
I just whisper in my ear and I'll say whether it's appropriate or not?
No, I actually can't
down,
because
what?
I can't. I can't because it's rude and sexual, so I can't say it. Listen, I ain't never getting old. That's all I need to say right now. I am never getting old, so there you go.
Good for you.
And no retiring for me.
Good,
never.
good. No, should you?
No.
Because I just had an opportunity this afternoon to watch a film that you have been working on as a producer for 10 years?
It's 9 at this point now that it's about to come out. Yeah, 9 years.
9 years that you've been working to produce this film, and you starred in it. It's called Lee, about an extraordinary woman named Lee Miller, who I knew nothing about. And before we actually get into the film, can you give us a little context of who Lee Miller was? Where was she from? What was she doing in Europe? What was her life experience before she gets into this extraordinary story?
Okay, so Lee Miller was actually born in 1907 in Poughkeepsie. And she was born into a family of, she had 2 brothers, mother and father, and she had a kind of a slightly bohemian life because she didn't like school, wanted to pursue a career in photography. She had a small period of time where she was a model and fell in love with an English art dealer, an artist named Roland Penrose, and they were part of the Surrealist movement. So they were friends with Picasso and Man Ray and these very interesting people, and she found herself in London living with Roland during the Blitz, and she marched into the offices of British Vogue. She was already working very successfully as a photographer, and she said, I want to go and photograph the war. I want to see what's happening on the front line, and I want to document it for the female readers of British Vogue as a woman. And she was not some newbie. She was not some hotshot who wanted to make a name for herself. This was a, by now, middle-aged, flawed woman who would not stop at anything if it meant that she could reveal the truth behind the atrocities of the Nazi regime. She was a very powerful, important woman, and she was a phenomenal friend to many, and she took women under her wing. So what she did in her work was quite unique. She was not photographing the soldiers and the bloodshed and the fighting. She was looking into the corners and the cracks, and she was observing and bearing witness and noticing the women, the children, the victims, and the missing. as of course we know, millions and millions of people were indeed missing, and Lee found them. And she was one of very few women in the gates of Dachau on the day of the liberation. And she documented what she saw for female readers of British Vogue.
And that experience. That experience haunted her for many years.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get into that and show the clip in just a moment. But how did you find out about her? If she's the sort of person who was somewhat lost to history, how did you find out who she was and why this was a compelling story?
So I knew who Lee Miller was because I've always been very interested in photography and artists and women who did essentially jobs that were often reserved for men. And so I was aware of her work as a photographer. And then in 2015, some really good friends of mine who work for an auction house and occasionally research interesting pieces that come in called me and they said, Kate, there's this table that's come up for sale and we think you should bid on it. I said, okay, tell me. And they know how much I appreciate feasting and cooking. It's a very important part of our life. And they said, it's a table that was in the home of the Penrose family. And at the time that Lee and Roland were lovers, they would host these kind of summers of love in this holiday home. And this was the kitchen table. And they would feast and they would create and they would fight and probably everything around and on that table, because that's the kind of people that they were. And Lee would cook. And this was the table. I got the table. And it arrived in my home, and it's a very beautiful thing. It feels like an old friend. It's got a big, thick top. And I put my hands on it, and I thought, oh, it's a bit vibration-y. And then I thought, wow, Lee Miller. Lee Miller. Lee Miller. Why hasn't anyone made a film about Lee Miller? And that was how it began. And then I got in my car, found out where her son, Anthony Penrose, lived. He's still alive today. He's wonderful, and he's been very much a part of the process.
Here you are together.
Yes,
you are
there's
with
Anthony
her
Penrose
son.
there.
He must have been an invaluable resource.
He was unbelievable. So I went and met him, and I got out of my car, and he put his arms around me, and he said, do you know, he said, I've always hoped, ever since Titanic, that if there was a film made about my mother, that you might play her.
Really?
And I could, honestly, yeah. Yeah. And I did sort of think, okay, do I believe that? No. But then he was just completely wonderful, and he totally, not only opened his arms, but properly the doors to his home in the archive, which is where everything that Lee did remains, and he is the keeper of that archive, and he's done everything he can since her death to uphold her legacy, because she had PTSD when he was born. She had a very hard time being a mother, and their relationship suffered enormously. And it was only after her death in 1977 that his then wife turned to him and said, oh, our newborn baby, Anthony, wonder if she looks like you did when you were a baby. Go into that attic and see if you can find any baby pictures. And so he went into the attic and he opened all these boxes in which he found 60,000 negatives and prints of everything his mother had done during the war, and her manuscripts and her writing. And he had never known what she had done.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Kate Winslet, everybody. Stick around.